Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Minit, and welcome to Minit, an interesting little indie game where basically you die every 60 seconds and get reset to start no matter what happens. Like Groundhog Day and Majora's Mask had a really hyperactive baby. So here we are in my house, this is me, and yes, it's got a bit of a minimal, almost Undertale-y style quality to it. Wandering around, hello Mr. Crab. So I don't think I've actually got a timer just yet, 'cause I'm pretty sure there's going to be a timer on screen that becomes available, and I don't yet have HM1 cut, so I can't get through there. Fine. I like how there's lots of, like, classic gaming iconography. Also, the water is nice and warm here. Well, that's just flipping lovely. Right, head back the way I came, ignoring the crabbies and kinglers again, and aha! I think that's what I'm after. Dananana! I got a sword. Normally in games that's a good thing. Unfortunately, as I understand it, this is a cursed sword, and as a result, time is now ticking by. Fortunately, however, I can now cut through the grass. And we've got ourselves new areas. And a really awesome lighthouse. And oh, I think I just accidentally hit that old guy. Huh? Hello there. I like to hear the... Oh, yes, very funny game. I've only got 30 bloody seconds to live, alright? And I can't get inside the lighthouse, or actually... Okay, as it turns out, pressing B actually kills you as well. So that's something to be aware of. Right, so now I'm back here, and I've got 60 seconds, and I cannot talk to my dog. But I have a dog, and I like that fact. Right, out we go. But now I've got a sword, I'm going to work under the assumption I can cut down that lovely, lovely grass. So there we are. Cut down grass, etc, etc, etc. Marvellous. Not sure if it drops anything. But this grass will let me access... Aha! Dananana. Okay, you pick up items pretty quickly in this game. I've now got a watering can. And also I've left the sword behind. Okay, so I can just swap between the two of them. I'm not sure I know what the watering can's really for, to be honest. I'm trying to water a few things, but it's not exactly doing very much. Do I want to potentially water... Ah, and there's the sword there, fine. So because I picked up that item, I assume... Ooh! This looks better. This looks like actual farm ground. And if I... Ooh! That just grew slightly. So I may be about to die, but at least something else might live. So that's good at least. So, 60 new seconds. Aha! And that's how you make progress. The watering can's now there. So if I need that, I can now pick that up. So items are sort of persistent, even if I can't actually, survive more than 60 seconds. And, okay... I need HM5. Okay, I feel like Pokemon is a bit of a design document here. Because I do indeed need HM05 Flash to make it any further. And I'm guessing that's an altar? I'm not sure. It looks like I might need to, like, insert something there. And in addition, I can't cross the water. And I need to remember that pressing B kills you. Now back to here, and aha, there's someone new here. You took that cursed sword? Yes, I did. I'm an idiot. Please drop by the factory as soon as possible. Okay, so I need to find a factory. We've also got a boat down there. And, aha! This looks like it could be a factory. Wish there was some music. So do I, because music in this game is actually pretty good. If only someone would take care of those 5 crabs. Used to be a lot busier here. Okay. So, if I were to kill 5 crabs... What are you looking at? There's a dog. And did that fish just say lands the best? I like that fish. Fine, so I've got to kill myself some crabs, and I'm guessing you don't count because you're just an incidental background crab. Well, I'm dead again. Aha, but now I've got the sword, I've got a new shortcut. So these plants next to the field, presumably, would open up the way for me to get through, yes, back here to the factory. So head north, because this is now a new area I can get to faster. And there's the crabs, fine. So stabby, 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 and stabby, stabby. So that's 3 out of the 5 right there. And no crabs through there. Ah, but I know where the other crabs are, because I passed 2 crabs earlier. So basically, I've got to kill, all actual 5 crabs in one go. And it's not this room, it's one over. That's the guy who told me about the factory. But now I've only got 15 seconds left. So I won't have time to do this and get back. So kill myself and begin again, and now we can do it all in one go. So, first 2 crabs dead, and I've still got 52 seconds. So now I can just head directly through this way, and yeah, you start learning the levels very, very quickly indeed. It's rather pleasant. I like the progression to it all. And now, the other 3 crabs, they only walk side to side, because, you know, they're crabs. It's a bit of a built-in feature. Probably a feature. Is it a feature or a bug that crabs don't walk side to side? Is it a myth? I think that's true. Can a crab walk forwards? I don't know. Also, na-na-na-na, I got the coffee. What does that actually do, by the way? Crabs are gone. Here's a free coffee. Should let you push... Ah, that's what that thing was earlier. It was a box. So now I can actually just push into a box. Okay, now we're flipping getting somewhere. And was there a... Yes, there was a box right here, but that box isn't right. Chop that down. Only 9 seconds. Grab the key. Grab another item. Na-na-na-na. Lighthouse key. And now I can make it into the lighthouse. But now I'm going to die. So that's absolutely fine, because presumably I keep the key. So, back over towards the lighthouse pier. 40 odd seconds remaining. So, ignore the incredibly slow talking old man. Go inside and clamber up to the top of the lighthouse. And that has... I'm not sure whether that's a portrait or a thing. Ah, but the flashlight! Okay, now I've got flash, I can go back to that tunnel I saw previously. But in all fairness, it's probably faster just to kill myself at this point and actually restart. So, back north, and this time I can head underground, and yes, indeed, I've got local light, but also the snakes, which is a little bit on the problematic side. So, kill the snakes, and just got to find my way through the little maze here. Aha, I see some steps up over there. But before we actually go out, let's just check the other corners in case there's other loot, or nope, just more snakes. So, this has brought me up, aha, in a whole new area, and there's a great big bull that doesn't like me, so fortunately I do actually have a bit of spare health, so maybe we just ignore him and don't bother with him anymore. And 5 seconds to go. What is that? Famous sign maker. Okay, I like there's a canonical reason why there's signs everywhere, and now I know there's a sign maker and a desert campsite somewhere. So I've got to find a way to get over to that area faster, but first I want to water that. That's definitely getting bigger as I water it, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that is getting bigger. Also, just want to quickly check that that boat I saw doesn't do anything, right? No, but I can break it with my sword, so basically I'm just going around vandalising everything. Right, we need to do this properly as fast as possible, because I'm basically in speedrun mode, because I need to get as far as possible, as fast as possible. But, there's also a box up here. So push that, and this brings me to... a river with some dicks. Okay, hang on. Sorry, what have you got to say? I'll open the bridge if you take care of those creeps. I can't. I've got no projectile yet. So, need to find a projectile weapon. Then I can come back for those bastards. Gotcha. So, restart. And pretty much the fastest I can actually make it into here is about 50 seconds. Then I just need to basically cut my way through these snakes as fast as possible. I can kill 2 and be here in 40 seconds. Bypass the bull shouldn't be a big problem, and now I've got 30 seconds in this new area. So, my options are famous sign maker or the desert campsite. Sign maker, award-winning sign maker, and also don't walk into fire. Secret temple, you say? Okay, and aha! Okay, so this is how you make wider world progress. I've found a new home, so now if I die, I reset here. Okay, this is looking good. And also the sneaker hut is in, like, American for trainers, like shoe wear. There was a shoe on the sign there. So welcome to Sneaker Hut. 7 coins for a pair of fast shoes. Okay, that feels pretty important, because I'm going to need those to make, you know, some good progress out in the wider world. But now I restart over here, so life is suddenly good. So now is this water, is this quicksand? It is... I think this is water, and now I've found a lumberjack's yard, I assume. And, okay, I mapped every location. The sword-throwing oasis ghost is only rumoured. There's a sword-throwing oasis ghost. Oh my. Now, can I chop down that? No, I can't. However, I could with a... Okay, or I can't, because you can't pick up the saw. I would have thought you'd be able to pick up the saw and use it to chop down tree stumps, but maybe not. Maybe later. Maybe I need to tell him my amazing story of how I killed the Oasis sword-throwing ghost. Right, we'll leave that for now. Reset, and instead head down into... Was this the deserty area? Okay, secret temple, or lost person, someone help them. Okay, I can do that. So straight down here. That's not a lost person. That's a scorpion. Murder that. That looks more like a lost person. Water. Ooh! I know how I can give you water, because I've got a watering can. Right, grab the can and take that down into the desert, because you are going to be rescued by me. And let's see if this works. You saved my life, come see me. Oh, this is the sign maker. This is the person responsible for every sign you've ever seen in an RPG. And then there's just a hell of a lot more desert, so maybe we'll leave that be. And they've naffed off and just left a note to remind me where to go next. Gotcha. There was water right here, you lazy bastards. Okay, new universe, and the sign maker is signed in this direction. So if I'm very lucky, maybe I can now interact with the saw, or no, the sign maker's removed the stump for me. Flippin' marvellous. Thanks for saving me. Grab the item west of here. Come see me. Ah, that's the sign maker's boat. Beautiful. And also we've got nothing here but a little underground area. You got the gardening glove! Wait, I've already got myself a watering can. I like how this game is sort of vaguely gardening themed. And also, this room is nothing but signs reading factories are bad. Well, in all fairness, if a factory is responsible for this bloody cursed sword, they're not wrong. So, I've got some gardening gloves now. Admittedly, I don't quite know exactly what those are supposed to be doing. Does that let me... Wait, hang on. Hang on. Gardening. Aha! Now I can chop down... That probably just said that on screen, didn't it? I am, in all fairness, famously unobservant, so, you know, that would make sense, yes. So now I've got myself a whole bunch of flipping shortcuts. Still don't have the coins to go to Sneaker Hut, however. Just have a little look-see round. What have you guys got to say? Dome Desert goes on forever, there's nothing there. And you've got nothing to say at all. Fine. Okay, next up, gotta find the secret temple that is well signed. So isn't really that secret. So... in we go to the secret temple. Fine, it's dark, but I've got the flashlight. Got the sword so I can cut through here. And we've got ourselves a room with multiple bits of tree. Okay, I can deal with all that. And there's a skull. A good old skull plaque. But I don't see a way to get through that. Fine, nothing I can do in here just yet. Meanwhile, flames over to the right... And off to the left we have a walkway over water. I've lost my 8 tentacles. Can you help me? I can try. Right, back to the secret temple a second time. Because, yeah, I didn't actually check downwards. So, I don't have any way of... Ooh, okay, I've found something in here. I can't break the cracked tiles. And now I'm just going through... a very, very, very long... It's not even really a maze. It's just a really, really long corridor. Ah! I think I know exactly what this is for. I am betting I won't be able to get through here in time because it's too long. But if I were to have the sneakers, I'd be able to run through these straight bits a lot faster. Okay. So, I don't think I can make any more progress here until such time as I've got the sneakers. Right, well in that case I've got another destination, which is, yeah, it said lost person, fine, but it also said, yeah, endless desert, but someone else mentioned the secret oasis ghost, so if I just go deep enough into the desert, can I find the secret oasis ghost? Or possibly the desert just procedurally generates for... No! No, it does not! Leave the plants alone, I have discovered the secret oasis ghost, who does indeed throw swords, as we were warned. So, I need to kill you, presumably, and... Okay. He teleports away if I get too close to him, and also I've only got another 4 seconds to live, and I can only go into the shallow water, I can't go in, and I killed him and... Okay. I killed him, but then I died before I got the thing. This is fine. I'm going straight down there on this occasion, so I'll have a bit more time to take care of him, figure out what his deal is. Just avoid the scorpions. And I think it's just 1 or 2 more screens. Yeah, I've got 30 seconds to take out the ghost. So I can't go into the deep bit in the middle. Instead, he just... Ooh. He teleports around really fast. What's his deal? Does he not teleport if you... Or do you need to, like, force him to teleport and then be ready for him to move away? And then he... Ah! I think I got lucky there because he teleported into pretty much the exact same spot he was already in. Good. And now I've got a sword thrower. Ah! Now, I can take that back to the bridge that the frog offered to actually lower if I could kill the guys who had projectiles, because now I've got a projectile. Marvellous. Not sure what the ball's for, by the way. That might be some form of secret I haven't discovered yet. I'm not sure. So I need to... I think I know what I need to do now. I need to reset my home again. Because now, for the time being at least, I want to be close to the starting area. So I should probably head back home and actually, yeah, reset that as my new house. So now, yes, that's now a new home. Perfect. So now I can reset here whenever I want to. Beautiful. Okay, so, guys throwing things at me. Sword throw has very limited range. I need to be careful. It deflects arrows. My sword throw actually deflects projectiles. Okay, so kill the arrow, kill him, and the friendly frog friend actually gives me 2 lily pads and gives me a new way forward into whatever this place is. Hello there. Feel free to grab my old camera. I got the camera! That doesn't seem that much use, to be honest. It does take nice pictures. Check my laptop for information. Find your picture at... Oh, marvellous. This is literally just an in-game camera tool. That's fine, game. I don't actually need you to do that because I'm a YouTuber, so I actually know how to make pictures and videos from games already. Still, that's a nice to have. Right, back again. Those 2 guys go down nice and quickly. Charge that up and just a miss. Charge up again. There you go. Fine. So now I can cut through here. Lovely. Bypass that. Cut down the bit of wood because I've got that ability with the gardening glove. Push that out of the way, and where am I now? Where am I? Hang on. Ooh, I see a chest on an island. That is tempting. Yes, and there's a tentacle. I was asked to go and rescue a tentacle, but I can't seem to be able to swim out to it, so fine. Now there's some lads here. Hello. You seem sort of bad to me. Oh, yeah, you're definitely bad. So, oh, yeah. The thrown sword can hit, like, multiple enemies in a go. That's nice. So you're all dead, but I've also only got, like, a second to live. So, okay, I need to figure out if there's a shortcut here, I think. See, if I just go down south from where I was, I end up... there is a shortcut. This here is north of the 3 crabs, north of the factory. So, now that I've got the ability to actually chop down the trees, I don't need to bother going that way. Oh my goodness, this game has multiple solutions and paths to each problem. This is much denser than I'm expecting. So now what I'm doing on a new life is, yeah, I can come past the crabs, chop down the shortest tree, and now I'm straight up here with another 40 seconds to go, even though I haven't bothered dealing with the sword throwing guys. Marvellous. So now I've got 30 seconds to finish off these lads. I'm not quite sure why, but with the sword throw, yeah, I can actually finish them off pretty effectively. Just knack you, screw you all. I think I took a light knock there. And yeah, water, you can't walk through it, but you can kind of skirt around the outsides of it. And also, there's blatantly someone there. Okay, give them a whack. Hello. Who are you exactly? And why are you saying blab over and over? And... okay, I think I'm just trying to murder a scuba diver. And now there's, a hotel. And I'm going to guess that would have been a new house I could reset in. Never mind. Right, back here, 30 seconds on the clock. But to be honest, I could just bypass these lads. I don't think they actually need to die for any reason. In fact, actually, where's the scuba diving lad? Never mind, don't worry about that. Get to the bloody hotel, because I need a new house there. And your bed's upstairs. Okay, find me more guests. I'll open more rooms. That is intriguing. And wait, there's the stairs right there. And I've got a new home. Beautiful. So right now, I've got my room there on the right, and the other 2 rooms are not open. Alright, fine. So I've got myself a brand new area here. Lovely. Now, I can't help but notice on the roof here, there's a swimming pool and something glittering that looks like a pair of gloves or something. But how do I get up there? Because there's no sign of, like, anything I can actually do to get up there. Just a ladder. So, I think I might need some form of special tool before I can do anything with that. So, yeah, probably a jump, actually. If I had a jump, and a bridge is out. If I had a jump there, hey, over there, they messed up the factory bridge. Yeah, if I had a jump, I could jump across the bridge or jump up there. So I feel like a jump is probably my next destination right there. But first, we've got ourselves a mine. Okay. What exactly do you need me to do here? Our boss is terrible, I'm striking. Fun. I need to find something that lets me across the bridge or up that ladder. And I can't help but notice that guy also just says something about a boat trip. Which maybe the game trying to give me a hint I should probably go and do the boat trip next. We'll see. We'll see if I'm struggling to make progress at this point. So, loop back around on myself and I can get back into this big old room up here. Couple of bombs here as well. Figure out a safe way to detonate the bombs. Well, I do have my projectile. Lovely. So, projectile those bombs. Very, very good indeed. Admittedly, I am dead, but I did detonate the bombs. Was that good? I think that might have been useful somehow. And meanwhile, elsewhere... Aha! What do we have here? I can't get past the water here, but... there's clearly something else up that way. And meanwhile, up here... Aha! That bomb did give me something. Now on the other side. And... marvellous. They pollute the water, laugh at my lawsuit. Now I can't get back. Okay. So now I know what I need to do to cross that river in a hurry. So probably next I need to find a way to fix up the bridge. So, back over here. Now I've got 30 seconds to go. Can you help me anyway? I don't think you can. But, what do we have here? Complaint, head down to the waiting room. Oh, I do have a complaint. I've got a cursed sword. So I've been here for 2 hours. Okay, that's going to be a problem for me because I die in about 13 seconds. And this guy says, I'm sorry, press only. Okay, so can't get past either of them just yet. Except I've got a plan. I've got a camera. A camera presumably makes me press. I mean, that seems good enough to me. Right, so back up here. In we go, and... you're pressed now. I quit. Marvellous. So now, I've got my way past here. Lovely. But, with the camera, I can't get past any of these piles of papers. So I've got him out of the way, but I think I'm going to need my actual sword to actually get any further, because I think I need to chop through all the paper. Instead, I can just take pictures, which does not seem to be helping me very much, to be honest. So, back over to the sword, but I need to get a shortcut going on here, because until that bridge is down, this is taking a very long time to get over to each time. And I do believe I saw up north here, yes, earlier, there were some levers, and... okay, there's also some angry people with some very fast-firing arrows, so see if I can... nope, they've murdered me. Okay, so possibly I did those in the wrong order? I'm not sure. Luckily, wait, apparently that just flipping worked. Yeah, it must have been the one at the top that did it. Fine, so the other two were just troll switches, but now I've got myself the shortcut I need. Lovely. So, brave new world, and I've got myself a bridge. Marvellous. Let's see what we've got going on next here. So, I can now bypass the press gator, and I can also use my sword to chop down the paper. So now I am inside the factory. Let's see what we got. That's just a bathroom. Don't worry about that. Head outside over here, and we've got ourselves, yeah, just an outside parking lot or something. Fine, back inside, one snake, and I accidentally just broke the lamp. Ooh! If you break the lanterns, it actually makes it dark. That's really cool. Right, so now this room is dark because I broke the lights. There's a lighting system in this weird black and white 2D game. It's marvellous. Now, what are you wanting me to do here? You want me to... you probably just want me to hit all the buttons. Can't really do that in the next 4 seconds, but I do think I see the point. Yes. Okay, so here we go. And with 26 seconds, button... then another button, over to here, still at 22 seconds, next up, next, and just one more. Job flipping done. When I say job flipping done, I mean, what exactly am I doing here? The cat is appreciative, which is nice, so I've taken out half the conveyor belt. Okay, you can't end this. In a minute, I'll do it all again. Ooh, slightly meta-y. Right. Well, apparently there's an evil pig who's producing cursed swords. Okay, so over back to his room and go the other side, and aha! What we've got here is a whole bunch of... oh, those are sword blades, and the other side was the sword hilts. So I can't go here, but I've seen this room before. This is the room that was down in the mine. So logically, on this occasion, I now want to go back into the mine and figure out an alternative way of getting into that room, which I've seen before. So, back in this first area, fine, I can push a box there, that doesn't help me very much. Head through here, and yeah, in this room, the water blocks me. But there's clearly another path over on the left there. So, if I could just basically break down these here boards, I would presumably be able to get into this room, but sword doesn't work and sword throw doesn't work. Can't interact with this thing to make it turn around or anything. Right, what's next then? Okay, I'm pretty sure I need something that's going to let me actually, break through the little kind of wooden thing down in the mine, an axe or something. Now, if I can't get that here, I do know there's other things I can be getting on with. Like, for example, the sign maker and his boat. So if I just actually head back down south at this point, reset my home for the moment, and then actually go on the boat ride, I might be able to find something that helps me out with that. So, back home, new home now selected, immediately reset myself back to 60 seconds. So now, head over to the boat guy. I should be able to get to him at about like 45 seconds or thereabouts. So now, let's go on a nice boat. Give me some boat wood. There's only one tree. It grows close to snakes. Snakes. I've only seen two sources of snakes in the game. There was one snake down in the factory, and there was another group of snakes down in the tunnels. Right, have a quick look down here with the snakes to see if there's anything down here I missed or anything that's now spawned in. So kill all the snakes, because this is Snake Central. If something's close by to the snakes, then it's gonna be down in this dungeon, because this is where all the bloody snakes are. And there's a skull there, that's not it. So, in which case, this does not seem to be the thing. Oh, hang the flip on, it's right there. Yeah, that's the flippin' boat tree. It's just a tree with a boat on top of it. Marvellous, and I got the boat wood. Beautiful. Right, let's go fix up a boat. Hello there, sign maker. I brought you some boat wood. I need some time to fix things, then we can go on a trip. Okay, I've got precisely 27 seconds to live, so maybe you could fix it a bit faster. Would you believe one lifetime of 1 minute was all they flipping needed? Hop in, and off we flipping go. On a lovely adventure out to sea. Could we, like, put this thing into a higher gear? Ooh, there's a tentacle. There's a tentacle there. Hello! I'm gonna hit it with a sword, which I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but I feel like it's the only way I can interact with it. Yeah, if we could put this thing into, like, a higher gear, that'd be great, because, I've only got, like, 20-odd seconds to live. So, aha! An island, and I'm going to guess that that shack over there is going to be, I really hope it is, yep, it's a new home. Marvellous. So, I've got myself a new house. Question is, what do I do out here exactly? One, incomplete bridges, so that's fine. I've got the box pushing, so I can push the box here. What do we have here? A bunch of terminal error and some stuff. Random things, not coins. I can't pick them up. Okay, but now the box is stuck, so I need to reset the box. So, no, leave me alone, crab. Right. So now if I push the box down to the other way, I can see what's down south, and I'm going to go over to a D-pad for this. Using a controller. I like using a controller because there's very simple controls. But yeah, go over to D-pad from analog. Terminal error. What are these things exactly? They are... Ah! They're making noises. Okay. Ah, they just want to be put up in the right order, don't they? Fine, so 2... 3, and then it must be 1, and then 4. That's the only order. There we go. So that terminal is now claiming to be okay. So now reset the box, go back over to the other one. The other one's got 6. That's going to be a bit more challenging. Fine. What do we have here? So, that gets... Oh, bloody hell, it's no longer putting up 1. It's just putting up several. So that puts up... Hang on. One on the right put up the bottom corner ones and the one in the middle. Now we're... Hang on, now we're the reverse of what we were, but that one goes down over there. But if I were to... Okay, just try all of them. Try all of them here, and then... That's back to how it was after I hit 1, wasn't it? So now if I hit the first one and hit again, that goes down. Okay, so put them back up. That's fine. Okay, try all of them here, and then... Ooh! Actually, now if I just hit the first one again... Nice! It was just bottom right and top left. Lovely. So that's now both terminals fixed, but what does that actually mean exactly? Because, okay, fine, I've got the terminals fixed, but that doesn't actually seem to do anything. Okay, interesting. Okay, process of elimination. I'm going to start hitting this tree, because there's not much else I can physically do. And that gets me a basement key. Right, into the house. And apparently this house had a basement the whole time. A dark basement too. So hang on, we've got ourselves 6 banks capacity. East is okay, south's okay. Okay, wait, hang on. East error? There's no east. There never was. Oh, unless there's an east actually in the basement. And now I'm in a submarine. This game is just full of surprises. And now I'm in Saffron City Gym. Pokemon really was the design document here, wasn't it? Marvellous. Right, well, over to Saffron City Gym. And we'll just have to try and sort that out then. So, that brings me here. Let's just basically keep walking, like just across and across. And now down and... well, what's down here? Now there's... okay, down is water. I can't pass that. So, now go over... well, this is what I haven't been in before. Now I'm over here. Right, and then I'm back over here. And have I done it? Have I just done a thing? Have I done a thing? Right, I've done a thing! And I did it in exactly the same style as I always do Saffron City Gym. Completely by cocking accident. Right, so back down into the basement on a new clock. And now, this all happened before, but never this bad. Is he talking about the cursed sword situation or the... ooh. Hello. Right. I'm in a room. Area's 80, 24% collected, 10 of 16 items. Haven't found a single coin or a single... apparently there's hearts. Apparently I could be extending my health bar, I just haven't been yet. Okay, there's also a bunch of question marks. Right, and also a dog, because dogs are the best. And now new home. Wait, what new home? Wait, where am I? This is my normal house. Ah, apparently my house had a secret basement with a teleporter that took me to Cinnabar Island. Because that's just a thing that happens in this game. Marvellous. I've just got a secret, possibly bonus basement. I'm not 100% sure. Did anyone actually find anything good over on Cinnabar Island? I don't think I did. I think I just basically found the secret bonus room. So that might have just been a bonus. So, apparently, I need to find some other form of way to progress through the factory and sort out the evil, possibly pig, who's producing cursed swords. So I stopped the hilt conveyor belt, but I need to stop the blade conveyor belt. But you know, ladies and gentlemen, I think you get the point. This is probably quite a small little indie game, so I don't really want to spoil all of it. This is Minit, and it's very cute, and you can kind of feel it's been made with love. Sometimes you just feel like games are proper little passion projects, where the people who made it, like, really, really believed in what they were doing. And also, if I keep watering... that's a heart, isn't it? Right, if you just keep watering plants, they keep growing, and then they produce a heart, because everything is lovely. So take that as a recommendation, if you will. Link in the description below. I'm sure we will have some lovely little nice retro games like this again in the future. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Minit. Thank you very much, and goodbye. I've created a small problem in my road system, which is, it's literally impossible for anyone to ever go back into town. And this building shall be where we produce our zebras. And this much taller building next door is naturally where we produce the giraffes. Does anyone remember how the road system went? I think it was something like this.